सर्व सद्गुण संपन्ना गीता भक्ति परायणा भवितुं जीवनेऽस्माकं जागृता बालका वयम् उत्थाने राष्ट्रधर्मस्य विज्ञानदृष्टिमाशिता विवेकानन्दमार्गेण वयं सर्वे समर्पिताः।
It's a saying that God cannot be everywhere, and that is the reason He created mother. In this world, the first teacher of any child is their mother. She wants to give all kinds of happiness to her child, but to look after her child becomes difficult for her when she doesn't have the core support of her better half. But a mother will never lose any hope. She does everything in her capacity for her child's comfort and her child's bright future.
Listen, Rohan. Get up, son. You're getting late for school. Rohan. Rohan, listen. Rohan. Rohan, listen. Get up soon. We'll be late for school. You are my sweet boy, right? Come on, come on, come on. Come on. We'll be late for school. Come on. Come. You're not sleepy anymore, right? Huh? Come on, be quick. Come on. Hey, come on, son. Come. We are late. Come. Sit here. Fasten your buttons. Made your collar. And now combing your hair. Looking so sweet. Now have milk. This is Rohan's tiffin and this is your milk. Come on, have it.
No.
Hey, you know among all the students, my son Rohan is the best in the school, aren't you?
Yes.
So now my son will finish his milk. Come on, show me how you'll finish it. Come on, show me. You're my good son. Very good, boy. Very good. Only this much is remaining. Come on, finish it fast. Come on. Ah, very good. Oh, my sweet, cute little pie. So strong, boy. Come on. Now your school bag. Now, tiffin. Hey, come on. We are late. Come on, let's go. Come fast. Come on, let's go. Come. We're already late, son. Come on. Rohan, say good morning to uncle.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rohan.
Come. Wait, take your bag. And listen, after your school gets over, I'll come to pick you up. You wait for me, okay? Now go. Oh God, today I'm running very late.
Kusum?
Hey Alka Didi, come. Please have a seat. I was working on your dress only.
What is this? I thought you would have finished it by now. There is a wedding in the family. I had told you even before. We can't afford to have a delay.
You just wait for some time. I'll do it fast. Since morning I was just working on your dress, Didi. But I took a break to drop Rohan to school. That's why I couldn't finish on time. Just wait, I'll do it.
Kusum, but the school is nearby. Why don't you send Rohan with the colony kids to the school?
You're absolutely right, Didi. But now Rohan is only 6 years old. He's very small now. And to be honest with you, till the time I don't drop him to the school gate, I feel very uneasy and worried.
I completely agree with you. You take such great care of Rohan. You work day and night to educate him. That too single-handedly. Nowadays, to run a house and give quality education to a child needs a lot of courage. I really admire you, Kusum. Okay, Mom, I'll leave now.
Hey Rohan, please wait. I'll come inside to leave you.
No, Mom, I'll go inside. You go now. Okay, Mom? Bye.
Rohan, listen.
Rohan!
Rohan, your uncle is here.
Namaste, Uncle.
God bless you, my child. Wish you a very happy birthday. See, what have I got for you? See this.
Thank you so much, Uncle. Wow, Uncle, this is my favorite car.
Have you seen Rohan? Your beloved uncle loves you so much. He always brings for you what you like the most.
Obviously, I will bring. He is my one and only nephew. Okay, Rohan. When are your friends going to come?
Yes.
Actually, Uncle, I didn't call my friends today.
Why?
But today is your birthday, son. And every year you invite your friends. Then why not this year?
No, Mom, I didn't call them this time.
Rohan, but why, my child?
Let's not talk about it, Uncle. I didn't call them. Just forget it.
But tell us why. I have prepared so many things for your friends.
Then you should have checked with me yesterday. I don't want to call anyone. Uncle, remember you had promised me that you'll take me out on my birthday? Come on, let's go out. I'll just wear my shoes and come back.
Hey, listen.
He will not celebrate his birthday. He's not going to invite his friends. Since morning I am busy in the kitchen. I was under impression his friends will come. I had prepared so many things and he...
Come on, Kusum. Don't worry, sister. He's just a kid. He doesn't want to call his friends. Anyways, it's his birthday. Let's do what he wants to do today. Rohan? Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Come on.
Rohan...
When time changes, it brings many changes along with it. Rohan was also changing a lot. For example, he didn't celebrate his birthday at home but decided to celebrate it out with his Mamaji. It was a normal change, or there was something he was hiding?
Rohan,
Yes, Mom.
are you ready, son?
Yes.
You packed your bag?
Yes, Mom.
Give me. Okay, listen. I have made your favorite curry today. Finish it all.
Okay, Mom. Give it to me.
Hey, I'm coming to drop you.
Oh, Mom, I'm a big boy now. I'll go alone. Give it to me.
Rohan, you are my child, you were my child, and will always be my child forever. For every mother, her child will always be young one. Okay? Come, I'll drop you to school.
Mom, why don't you understand? You don't worry about me. There is so much work here. I'll take a leave now. Bye, Mom. Bye-bye.
Hey son, Rohan, listen to me. Rohan, come on, get up, let's go to the market. Come on. Oh God, where did I keep my market bag? Look, here it is. I have been such an absent-minded. Rohan? Rohan, come on son, let's go to the market. Come.
Mom, I don't want to go. You please carry on. I have to focus on my homework.
Come on, let's go my son. If you will come with me, then you can buy whatever you want. Come.
Mom, didn't you hear me? Why don't you carry on? Please go and buy what you want. I don't want to go. Bye.
Okay. Why are you getting angry? I'll go alone to the market.
Kusum?
Hey, Alka Didi, please to come. What happened? You seem to be very happy.
Today we have a puja at home. Please come home for dinner. And yes, please bring Rohan along.
Okay.
Kusum, I'll take a leave now. Please don't forget to come.
Please wait, Didi. I'll soon make tea for you.
No, that's okay, Kusum. There's so much to do now. I'll take a leave now. And yes, please do come.
Okay. Didi is very helpful and takes care of us. She always makes us part of her good and bad days. Today, she called us for dinner too. Rohan, you please wear your new shirt today. You look very handsome in it, okay?
Mom, you carry on. I'm not coming.
What? Rohan, how can I go alone? Huh? Didn't you listen what Alka Didi said? Please bring Rohan along with you. She always asks for you, my son. If we both won't go, she'll feel bad about it, Rohan.
How many times should I tell you, Mom? I don't want to come means I don't want to come.
Rohan, tell me what's wrong with you? Why do you refuse for everything? What's the matter? You can tell me, my son.
Nothing is wrong, Mom. I don't want to go. Please don't force me. Please.
Rohan?
Kusum, why is Rohan so very angry?
I don't know what's wrong with him. Nowadays, he refuses for everything what I say. Just now I told him we have to go to Alka Didi's house. He got angry and just walked away.
Come on, Kusum. You also sometimes get worried on small issues. He might not be in a mood to go there.
I don't know, brother. Nowadays, why he behaves like this with me?
Oh, Kusum, it's not like that. Can I say one thing? You really love him very much. That's why even his small actions also make you worry every time. Whereas there is nothing in his heart.
Really?
Yes.
If you say so, then it must be true, brother.
Yes, it's like that only. Now I want to drink a cup of tea. Please make me a strong cup of tea. Go. Go. Rohan!
Uncle, how come you're here today?
Yes, come here, come. Come, sit. So, how was your school today, my child?
It was good, Uncle.
Did you fight with any of your friends?
No.
Ah, very good. See, I brought your favorite chocolate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Rohan,
Yes,
can I ask you something?
of course, why not?
I am seeing that nowadays you do not go out with your mother. Why are you trying to avoid it? What's the issue?
No, Uncle, there is nothing to worry about.
I am your uncle. Do not lie to me. Tell me, what's the matter?
When I take mom to school, everybody makes fun of me, Uncle.
They laugh at you? Why?
Everybody says that your mom has a squint eye. Rohan, tell me one thing. Why does your mother wear an eye patch all the time? Because she does not have an eye.
Okay. So your mother has a squint eye.
Everyone in school makes fun of me.
Okay. So your friends make fun of you.
Not only at school, even the kids in the colony make fun of me when I go out with her, Uncle.
Oh. So that's why you avoid your mother.
Do you even know? I feel so embarrassed because of her all the time, everywhere. In the colony, in the school, wherever I go. I am so tired of this. But my mom doesn't understand this. She wants to accompany me wherever I go. Now you tell me, Uncle, what should I do? If I don't avoid her, then my friends will continue to make fun of me. Please, Uncle, I want to study in a hostel now. I'll meet her once in a year. Because whenever I refuse to go out with her, I feel bad at that time.
So that's the matter. I can understand your feeling. Your mother doesn't have an eye. She's squint eye. That's why you feel embarrassed. And you also get upset a lot. Then my son Rohan, can you do one thing? You give one of your eyes to your mother.
What? How can you say that, Uncle? How can I give my eye to her?
Rohan, I'm not saying to give her an eye. I'm asking to return an eye to her.
Return it?
Come here. Come. Come and sit next to me. I will show you something. Rohan, will you see this picture? Whose picture is it?
Uncle, this is mom's photo.
Look at this. And this one also.
In these pictures, mom's eyes are perfectly fine.
They were fine. Her eyes were not like this before. Rohan, when you were very young, you had lost one of your eyes in an accident. At that time, your mother's world came crashing down. She didn't want her child to be called as a squint-eyed all his life. And she didn't want that to happen, my child. That's why she gave one of her eyes to you. And then she became squint-eyed for her whole life, my son. And now, Rohan, you feel embarrassed. Because your mother is a squint-eye. You want to run away from her. And you also don't want to go anywhere out with her. You are actually hurting her, son, who gave one of her eyes as a gift to you.
I had a squint eye, and I thought Mom had a squint eye. I avoided her so much. I have hurt her so much, Uncle.
It's okay now. What matters is self-realization. So Rohan, if you truly feel guilty about it, then go. Go now and apologize to your mom. And yes, you will not tell her anything, whatever truth I have told you today. Because some truths are always better behind curtains. Very good. Go.
Rohan, you came, son? Rohan? What happened? What happened, son? Why are you crying?
Mom,
Rohan? What happened to you, my son? And why are you crying? Did anyone say something to you? Huh?
Mom, I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry? But for what? Okay, for yesterday's thing. I have forgiven you yesterday itself. My good boy.
Friends, you must be knowing that every person learns from his mistakes. Rohan had this self-realization in him that without even thinking, he had hurt his mother immensely. That too of that mother who gave him one of her eyes for lifetime. Friends, mothers are like this only. They sacrifice a lot for their children and they do not keep any expectation.
Welcome, my friends, to this session about values of life. Friends, while walking on the roads, you must have noticed few little cute hands being tightly gripped by some other hands. You must have also witnessed a father's untiring effort for the slightest smile on their children's face and a mother being always active for her child. You must have also heard the valor of those brave hearts who have sacrificed their lives for their motherland and their country, my friends. And you must have heard such innumerable stories which are much above selfishness and that is full of warmth and humanity. Yes, it is the realization of our feelings and the importance of relationships and values. These are the important, valuable things of life. These feelings are the ones that unite our relationships with others. In one of the episodes produced by Hema Foundation, you have seen how the outer environment influences a son's feelings negatively towards his own mother. And do you know that in today's environment, there are many such examples which we can witness around us? There are stories of children who take their parents' sacrifice as their rights and neglect their importance completely. Yes, it is because of the lack of feelings in us. Till the time we do not have feelings and emotions in our relationships, we can never have love and devotion in it at all. Then, let us come and give a new direction to our relationships. Let us light them with the realizations of our feelings. Let us live with them and let us give a full-fledged direction to our society. Thank you.